So thank you for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a full moon to new moon love reading for Pisces placements. Hi, Pisces. I hope you have had a good June so far. We had a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius in Gemini season. So Gemini is really impulsive, spontaneous energy in general. And Sagittarius is can be a similar energy. They're both mutable signs, so you could have felt that in your love life as well. We are going to take a look at what is being illuminated for you about your person, with love in general, and same for your person on your mind. And then we're going to clarify and end with an oracle card. So come out. Pisces, how are they feeling in love? About the person on their mind. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Feels like you see this person as a very authoritative speaker. King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like there's something that you are trying to get clear on through communication, through speech, through speaking with authority. It's kind of a weird mess. So we have the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So the words on these cards, we have authority, isolation, and clarity. The King of Swords speaks very clear, very logical. I feel like you're trying to be a leader in love, in your relationships, in this situation. If there's someone on your mind with that person, or if not just with love in general, but there's some isolation, right? The Eight of Swords is being trapped in our own head. It's almost like you've created a maze. There's like you've created a maze for yourself that's blocking you from this clarity that you're looking for, right? We have three swords up here. So there's a lot of thinking going on when it comes to this person or your love life. You're doing a lot of thinking about it, but you're feeling isolated and removed from like possibly a new beginning with this person. Or just clarity, mental clarity regarding the situation. But we'll see more when we clarify, because the Eight of Swords is a prison of our own making. We have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel for some of you, the Five of Wands is about competition. This can be that you're realizing that there is competition. There might be more than one person interested in the person on your mind. You're realizing you have competition, or there's some sort of competitive energy when it comes to this person. For others, I feel like you really want to go on an adventure with this person and be more playful, but it's like this playful energy can't really come through with this with all this thinking. And also with the Eight of Swords, the like having created a mental maze, really, with this card is more what it's like. All right, let's see. The person on Pisces' mind. What are they feeling? Pisces. Nine of Discs. Culmination. Eight of Discs. Take both of these. Eight of Cups and Queen of Swords. Interesting. So we have divine counterparts here, the King and Queen of Swords. This could be you and your person. Doesn't have to be. We have a lot of air and earth energy here. Person could be an air sign or water sign. We have the Nine of Discs, the Eight of Discs, and then the Eight of Cups with the Queen of Swords. So we have 3 8s coming out here as well. there's something that's on its way to being completed, but you're working. Okay, so your person here with the Nine of Discs. So we have culmination, dedication, retreat, and independence. This came up a lot in Gemini with these readings. It feels like there's an energy that's moving backwards a little bit. And like I said in the beginning, Gemini energy is very spontaneous. And it feels like there was a lot that happened, maybe even right before Gemini season, because we can get the energy of that season before it actually is here. And it might have progressed. This is something that might have progressed quickly. Maybe that's why you're feeling stuck in a maze and wanting clarity. Because this person, it's almost like they're going from like the culmination of bringing something together to what do I want to dedicate my time to, with the Eight of Discs and then the Eight of Cups. You have isolation. This person has retreat and with independence. I feel this person is also letting go of emotional baggage right now, emotionally heavy situations, and they're looking for independence. Also, truth, honesty, justice with the Queen of Swords. And it's interesting because, like, you want to speak about some sort of logical, you want to speak with logic and clarity, but there's something holding you back from doing so or from finding it. You have the World card or the Universe in this deck at the bottom of the deck for your person. This could be someone at a distance from you, Pisces, or could just be this person wanting success in love in this relationship, and that's why they're looking at dedication and walking away from emotionally heavy situations. All right, let's see. What is coming to light in this connection? What's coming to light in this connection? Ten of Wands. So it's a demands and burdens and responsibilities. We have the Ten of Wands, Death, and the Three of Swords. I feel like there's something that comes to light in the next 2 weeks that's been something that there's burdens and responsibilities unnecessarily maybe on this connection. And it's like they can be like this energy can be transformed with death, but it has to do with forgiveness. One or both of you forgiving yourself, forgiving the other person. Yeah, and we have the Fool at the bottom of the deck beginning. So feels one or both of you could want to go back to the beginning of this connection, or it's like there's something there's unnecessary responsibilities and burdens on the connection that come to light. And if forgiveness and the Three of Swords, it almost feels like this burden is transformed into heartbreak. Let's see here, Pisces. We're going to clarify and find out the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Pisces is feeling loved. It's their person. We have the Star. I feel like you really want to talk about expansion with this person, growth, possibly about having a child with them as well, with the Star card here. Creating something, innovating something. I feel there's a desire to speak on this with authority and very clearly and logically with the King of Swords. Then the Eight of Swords, but instead there's isolation. The Nine of Wands. something about this connection or just love in general has been a very long journey for you, Pisces. And I feel like you might be on a healing path here with the star, especially the star is very healing energy. And the Nine of Wands, you know, this Three of Swords energy could be your energy. It feels like you might need to forgive yourself for past situations, past situations you put yourself in that turned out to be, it's like not what you wanted, but you followed through anyway. But you felt like a wounded warrior. I feel like that's what's keeping you in isolation. Let's see, the Ace of Swords. What is the Ace of Swords here? The Six of Pentacles. Card of balance. You're really trying to get to a balanced place in your mind, I feel. You know, the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's a really bold move that you're wanting to make, Pisces. There's something, we have two kings here with your energy. There's something bold that you're wanting to say, right? And this is fire and air energy, so it's masculine energy, it's outward, it's moving forward. I feel like there's something that you want to say or an action you want to take, but you're holding yourself back from a mental balance. I feel it's because, you know, looking back at the past and past disappointments, possibly as well. All right, let's look with the Nine of Discs here for your person's energy. So Nine of Discs is it's an independent card, but it's also realizing that you have you know, more than enough to offer. It's the Eight of Wands. Lots of eights coming out. The star is also an eight. Eight of Wands with 5 eights at this point. Eight of Wands with the Nine of Discs. Your person could have become like very self-reliant, financially stable. It seems like it happened really quickly. Something about their stability happened fast, and I feel like this was a surprise to you. Maybe you thought this was going in one direction, but this person went in another direction. Let's see the Eight of Discs. The Hermit. Yeah, lots of eights and nines. And then we have the 10 here. Something feels like it's coming to an end, Pisces. You know, again, might not be the end of a relationship, just a cycle feels like it's closing. So the Eight of Discs with the Hermit. So these are very, very removed energies. These cards, they're very, right? There's a darkness to both of them. Lots of contemplation going on with your person about possibly a newfound independence. They're like a reliability. This person could be being generous with a lot of people as well. I don't know if that would make you jealous, but it feels like their energy, like they could be giving to a lot of different situations. But they're really pulled back to see what they want to dedicate. What do they really want to concentrate on? They want to become a master at something. But it seems like they're really removed while they're trying to, while they either master it or find what that is. With the Hermit here, it's like a deep soul journey that they're on. The Eight of Cups, yeah, see, the Eight of Cups is another card. Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, be walking away from material comforts so that you can master a skill. And it's almost like going on a spiritual journey. So when you come back, you have that skill mastered in the Nine of Pentacles, which is what just came out. Again, you can provide for yourself. So this person is in a really, it feels like self-reliant energy. We have 3 9s coming out and 3 8s coming out for them. So your person feels like they're in the end of some sort of financial cycle. Maybe they're making a decision. Let's see what this Queen of Swords, independence, because they really do, yeah, there's an independence this person is seeking. The Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords doesn't speak with authority like the King of Swords. The Queen of Swords is more lying in wait. We have the Hangman with the Queen of Swords. It's like through this independent journey, your person has become enlightened to something. They've gotten a new perspective on independence. And the Queen of Swords creates the space for truth, justice, honesty to come to her. So it's almost like your person is creating this space and maybe waiting for you to come in and say something. Okay, let's see what the Ten of Wands in this connection. What is this burden? It's heavy. There's a heavy energy. The Ten of Wands with the Chariot. It's possible that one or both of you are moving homes, and that is what is burdening you. If you live together, you could be moving. This could be a connection at a distance, but I don't really see that. But it's like these burdens, maybe they could be moved through very quickly. But one or both of you could have a hard time compromising, because the Chariot is a card that can say that compromise is needed, right? The Chariot can't move until all the pieces come together. And then we have the Death card with the Ten of Pentacles. Something, yeah, this really feels like someone, like possibly your person, like finances are transitioning. They're wanting to grow. Something about it, possibly one or both of you like thought you wanted to grow a family and something that was long term, and now it was decided not, that you don't. The Three of Swords with the Sun. So there's something very bright. Three of Swords with the Sun. You know, there's a child on the card as well. It very much feels like this is something that's going on where one person wants a family, the other one doesn't. One person wants to move, the other person wants to stay put. And it's almost like there needs to be forgiveness for possibly a future that one or both of you thought was bright, or past situations that possibly have involved a child that were painful and caused sorrow in this connection. Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. This could be someone coming back around. This person does feel very removed from, not only from you, but they just feel very much in their own energy. And I'm wondering if with the Wheel of Fortune down here, it's a connection that you stayed in because you felt like it was fated, like it was something lucky. I don't know. You can let me know, Pisces. Let's see. We're going to get an oracle card to end the reading here. Energies that came out. We had a lot of air energy on your and Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Star card. We have Virgo, water, Pisces, your sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and Leo. All right, okay, one advice card for Pisces placements. Okay, we have Virgo. We have the serving of others, the details of, and do what you must do. it does feel like for some of you, this is a situation that the person is pulled away, and there's, I said, there's a breakdown, not in communication, but in what the two of you want. And, you know, the do what you must do message could mean that, well, it could be difficult because you thought this was fated, you know, and a new beginning with the Fool down here. If you feel you have to break something off, sometimes that's what you must do. Mentally, the details of, if there are details in this connection that aren't sitting right with you, you've expelled a lot of mental energy to try and work something out. All right, Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Like and subscribe if so. Otherwise, I will see you at your next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.